Hey everybody, hope you're doing good today. It is another beautiful day here in Georgia. So been doing a lot, been doing some filming and stuff this week, but just running like crazy, and haven't really had time to do a bunch of editing. But the I was going back through older footage and stuff like that, and found a couple of some videos from back in April. We went down to the Georgia Agorama and Ag Museum to see the folk days they had down there, and I put a video of that, closer to that time period. But one of the things that they did, I took a lot of video on, was they actually had a turpentine still that for making turpentine and rosin, and I really wanted to get in depth on that because I thought it was really neat. They only do it once a year, and so it got a lot of history about it. But so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this out. It's not a machining or car video or anything like that, but it's just something neat about our history and about the way things were done. And they're just not done this way anymore. So that's what this is. I hope y'all enjoy it.
That's what we're trying for with the weather.
We're trying, yeah. We're trying to stay a little ahead of the weather here this year. But it's going to cook off when it wants to cook off. I think everybody that cooks will realize sometimes cakes take longer than others. And it just takes the time. It's going to take what it takes because we got to get all the liquid, the turpentine and the water out of this gum. Humidity, temperature, and everything else plays a fact into it, and there is no exact calculations of how long a batch will take to cook off.
Where'd the gum come from?
This one comes from George Barn. I need to tell about George. Where's George?
He'll be here. We'll have to follow me a little bit.
Okay, I just realized George wasn't here.
He's coming.
George Barn has a 3 Fahrenheit. Water and turpentine come off as a vapor. Of course, what do the vapors do?
Rise.
Don't everybody at once. They rise up. They go up into this dome here. They start down this path here. This is a cooling vat. There's a big copper coil that everybody recognizes as moonshine. Okay, copper coil inside here is filled with water. Reduces the temperature. And what happens to the gas when it gets, particularly steam and water, when it drops below 212, what does it do?
Liquefied.
It liquefies. It changes its state of matter from gas back to a liquid. It runs on down and comes out right over here where Doug's at. Doug, show them that right there.
Right here.
Sound the steel for him. This is the process here. What you hear?
Got a light rumble to it.
Light rumble. That
Right.
tells us, what does that tell us, Doug?
Well, one thing is cooking, but the spirits haven't started flowing yet. So probably the next 30 minutes, if the temperature increases, it's called spirits. It's going to be flowing out of the tailpipe, because it has water and turpentine in it. It has water naturally in the gum, but we add water to help the cooking process, where the gum will boil. Because if you don't have water,
Now
in
the
it,
expert comes over here to do it.
there goes some of the vapor.
All right, you see the vapors coming out?
It turns to a liquid form.
You smell it now? You should be able to smell it. Smell like you feel the of bad stuff. In this case, we want to siphon it off and run it out somewhere. That's your product. So it basically runs off for itself. That works real good until the barrel starts filling up again. Any ideas what do you do then? It's genius. It's highly mechanical. Well, you want to show them or point it to them? We don't need to put it. Right down here at the bottom is the plug. Just a hole in the barrel. You pull the plug out and guess what runs out at the bottom? Water. Then you can start filling it up again and it runs off. if you wait to the end of the day and you may have this much turpentine in the barrel and you basically through running, how you gonna get it out? Ain't complicated. You add water. And it's gonna actually bring it up for you. Pretty simple. It doesn't break down. There's no moving parts other than the plug. You know. So they had a lot of understanding of the chemical reactions and the mechanics.
Jaws. Got 1 ounce graduations on it. You can see on the bottom it's clear, that's water. Top, that's kind of cloudy, that's turpentine spirit. There's water and turpentine in the gum. What we do, this is how to determine how much turpentine we have in the gum. So starting out, it's kind of half and half water, half turpentine. But as probably about a half hour, a lot of the water cooks off. Then we have to start adding water in it. The water makes it boil. Right up here at the top. It keeps it boiling to release the turpentine, but as through the firing process, this line will start moving up. There's less and less turpentine, and when we determine most of the turpentine is cooked off, we're ready to finish the process of turning out the rosin, it'd be up there at the very top. There would be very little turpentine and just all water, and it's the water we add into it. So this is very important to know, how much turpentine's in the gum, so to know when to turn out, when the process is over.
So the way I understand it, inside that brickwork right there's a copper kettle, just like you would have in moonshining. The gum heats up, the vapor goes up into the dome and out the spout into this water barrel where there's a copper coil to cool it down, and over into those barrels. The byproduct of the resin comes down these chutes and into that trough. Oh, golly. Now, what are your temperatures inside the steel getting up to?
It's 212, it starts boiling.
Okay.
He's going to run it up close to 300.
Okay.
About as max as he wants it to get.
Pretty cool. And you said that trough would fill up about once a week?
No, about once a month.
Oh, once a month. Okay.
That's probably a 2-quart set.
Okay.
They are. Pull the cow. Here we go. Hang on. Pull the cow. Go for turnaround. Doug's going to open up right now. Good point. We've got really low vapors up here. I've been up here so you can always see me in sometimes up here. This is really good. So far. Don't come around and say it's discharge on this side. Come on around. Ready? Here she goes. Right here. That's some good stuff. This is going to take just a couple of minutes. I think I'll get a whiff of this now. There's my sinus.
Go ahead and dump it.
Catch on fire.
Let's turn it upside down rather than... Sometimes this stuff will just catch on fire out here in the air. Right there.
Are you a firefighter? You'll appreciate it. Thank you. We actually did this. Over 2 hours later, I suddenly had a fire down here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hold that heat in.
Yeah, boy. Go jump it.
Slide that wooden thing off of it.
How you doing? Pretty good. Earlier he said that it could still be in the barrels boiling for an hour after they dipped it up.
I got the grating cubes. Y'all get to see something that most people don't get to see.
Yes, sir. You too.
These are really sacred. They're very, very, very rare.
That's cool.
And what you do, you hold that up and you compare. That one is for the white. Let's go to the best. This is the top grade. Actually, window grade, you call it, yeah. Window glass.
Window glass.
Yeah, window glass. And then you go on down. You see, it gets darker, darker, and
darker. Okay.
Pretty hot. It still holds cold. It's a little bit hot.
Hey, I appreciate y'all watching and joining in today. A little bit different video, but something I thought was interesting. My family and I enjoyed going down there and seeing it, and it was a neat event, so really enjoyed it. Hope y'all are having a great day. I know we are here. I think when this is released, it's going to be July 4th weekend, so please remember all the sacrifice that is made to build this country, and thank those people. But remember how great this country is and what it's taken to get this country to where it is. Be thankful. Be thankful you live in a country where you can say what you want, praise which God you believe in, live your life the way you want. But remember, they didn't come free. So, hope you're having a great day. Like I said, it's another blessed day here. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.